Yeah, those last two where you have to like really time that dash.
Alright, take the L here, because I do not want to go back to the bottom.
No.
Absolutely a thing to keep in mind as you go through this place.
I was gonna say, is that...
There's not many places where it can happen, but like, you can absolutely panic input your way back to the bottom and have to do that spot again.
I would just quit.
I don't think I ever have, but I know it can be done.
I just wouldn't start a land war in Asia, personally.
I wouldn't go against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah. It's probably the tightest jump in this section.
You have to be pretty much right up on the left edge of that saw blade.
Yeah, and like start falling towards the direction before you dash.
It really, that's like the maximum dash distance right there.
I forgot to dash.
Most important part.
Yeah, a little bit. At least like this part isn't giving me too much trouble, so I have time to not have to heal.
That's true.
Yeah. Not that I have been living off of VVV references today, but like one of the things that makes it such a tolerable difficulty is just how little you have to backtrack between attempts.
Yes.
And God, that makes like people equate things like this with being like so difficult it's not fun. But God, most of the not fun part is doing the part that isn't challenging again. The part you've already mastered, or the part that like you've proven to the game you know how to do.
Yeah, that's the part I agree needs to be done away with. Unless the whole point of your game is to be like a super pixely, rough challenge platformer. But that's not what Hollow Knight is. It's a Metroidvania that happens to have a really tough platforming section in it.
The aesthetics are making this pleasant to watch too. It's just very peaceful for the two of us.
Hey, I'm not even mad. A little sweaty, I grant you.
That's a little warm in the house today. Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, now for the final room.
Okay.
4 rooms down, 1 to go.
And this is, you can tell by the way the music keeps adding more and more
You don't
notes.
need to hit that thing to checkpoint this way.
No, it's just touching the floor
Okay.
that does it. But, I mean, can't hurt to be safe.
What was the game I sent you a link for where it's like the first time you click save it says game saved
Yeah.
and it changes the word save game to save again?
Yeah, it starts keeping a counter for how many times you've saved it.
For those of us who always click save multiple times.
That's me.
Yeah.
I was playing Grandia before I came over and I saved, I think, 3 times.
That's you at their front door. Hey, you watched me lock the front door. Hey, did you lock the front door?
That's,
You watched me do it twice.
you're
Did
not
I leave
wrong.
the oven on? Did I leave the oven on?
I did that one the other day, too.
Yeah.
No, you didn't leave the open oven.
And there's always just the one time you did. You'll be checking the rest of your life.
I keep mistiming that.
Get kebab.
And I'm going to tell you guys right now, for anyone who hasn't made it to the end of this, is kind of like playing along, make sure you're full health by the time you get to the end of this. If you can help it. And you can, there's no reason why you shouldn't be.
Yeah, one hit, you'll go back to that anyway. that it? Oh, wow. Okay. You make it look easy. Yeah, imagine, like, not having full health and coming into this. You finally
I've died here.
Oh.
I've done it before. I have died here.
Oh,
Yikes.
I can just viscerally feel the pain of dying here.
I was doing it on stream too. I almost ended the stream. I was like 45
Oh.
minutes into it, and I was like, I can't do this.
That's right. And don't you have to go back to the beginning because you technically died?
Yes,
Yeah,
if you die
you go
here, you
out.
start the whole path over.
Oh
again.
my goodness.
That's right.
Hey, great time to point out. I'm looking over at the recording computer. It is still recording.
Hey! All right, so this is what you did it for.
Oh.
This right here.
This is so good.
Whoa. Hey, you two.
And the takeaway from that is that the whole point of why the vessels were supposed to work was that they're hollow, they're emotionless, they're empty.
Mm-hmm.
But a bond developed between the Hollow Knight, who we just saw,
Right.
and the King. And that's why it failed.
Right.
Because emotion came into it.
Or that one failed anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done. See, that wasn't so bad. It took you so long last time because of the mishap. So this.
So now we're
good.
just back in the regular, still difficult
continuing
platforming.
the white.
Yes.
The
Right.
regular White Palace.
It is interesting that now those are functioning as blockades rather than platforms.
Yep.
But
And they are mean either way. Man, I don't even care if I die now. The hard part's over.
right? This is like your team's been eliminated from the playoffs, so now it's just, all right, we're good. Except it's the opposite because you won. You know what? It's like the Pro Bowl was after the Super Bowl instead of that stupid midweek thing.
Alright, I think I can get rid of these. I mean, I guess there's really no reason to. There's no more combat.
There's some you still haven't shown us.
What's that?
I think.
Is it the overcharming thing?
No.
Because I showed it.
did
No.
overcharm,
The new charms that you've gotten. I don't think you ever showed us.
We showed the grub.
I mean, yeah, I can show you what that looks like.
Oh, yeah, the flute
nest.
bit.
Bleh.
Eat worms.
So
Yeah.
there's that.
Okay.
And I showed off what the elegy did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that
I
was
think so,
it.
yeah. Yeah, I think that worm
I
was
wanted
on.
to see the pile of worms.
Yeah, that was all you were here for?
Yeah, I can go home now. I'm walking.
That's a long walk.
Ooh. Thread the needle.
I don't know if was supposed to do it that way.
I mean, it worked.
Of course, and then I missed the saw blade
Oh.
right
I'm gonna
there.
The
catch it.
checkpoint right there. For your convenience.
I like it.
Why was that doing any damage to you?
That's a good question.
The heck?
Oh, you had two.
Yeah, I had to.
You had two
Oh, that's right. Okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, what the heck?
Up or down? I think it's up.
The punishment is just resetting.
blues. Can you hug the left?
Yeah, I absolutely can.
Oh, you don't even have to crystal.
Yeah, that one moves real fast, so you can just let it do its thing.
Oh, hello. Hold on. You are unfriendly platforms if ever.
Sir.
Oh, this one would drive me nuts. I'm so bad at like horizontal hazard wall climbing. Oh.
Yeah, but see, like what I did earlier, the
Yeah, that-
side pogo.
Yep. That's intriguing.
Alright. Oh! Alright. Up we go.
And up.
Not done yet. Though we are getting close. If that's any consolation to anybody.
I mean,
I'm enjoying the music.
It's my favorite song in the game. I mentioned before. It's just so good. On the there's a piano collections for this game too, and this is my favorite song on that as well. It's because it actually adds a little bit to the song. It's more than just like a transcription. There's
I thought you were
like
too high.
a team composition? Or?
I think it was Materia Collective, but I'm not
It
certain.
is. It's Materia. They have some very good offerings.
You sneak bug. One extra. Oh, the rail is a visual guide there.
Yep.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, I didn't want to point it out, but that's absolutely what I was using.
Interesting.
Here we
You know
go. Oh, for real?
We use this one.
For real? I did that whole thing.
No.
It was so tedious.
Yeah, I mentioned before.
Come on.
This is my
Oh,
least favorite
yeah.
mechanic in any kind of platforming or
Sure.
Kaizo thing. I'm just gonna not.
That is such a silly skip. Come on.
No.
I'd simply take the green warp pipe that takes you to Bowser. Oh, there's a lot of those.
Yeah, I think this is like one of the last challenges though.
Yeah.
So once you get through this, you're okay.
It is.
I guess you only have to get through 2 before there's a ledge.
Yeah. Hey. Touch the wall too soon. There we go.
Hey.
I like the sound they make a lot. Some like metal
Alright.
ASMR.
Door open.
Gentlemen, I require your assistance.
More sacrifices.
Yeah, they can live. I just
Yeah.
want their soul.
Oh.
That's a sentence.
It's good to be the king.
I had heard something they were going to do a History of the World Part 2.
I thought they've been saying that. Okay. I thought they've been saying that for years, frankly.
I've got the phone here. Let me punch that up.
What is Mel Brooks doing these days?
I assume swimming in a pile of money, but I don't know.
I mean,
How
probably.
old is he now?
135.
If I would believe
Conservatively.
Yeah. History of the World Part 2, what we know so far as of June. That's right, folks, after a 40-year wait, blah, 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 blah. Nick Kroll, Wanda Sykes, David Stass, and Kevin Salter, Baron Holtz. It's going to be an 8-part miniseries on Hulu.
Ah. Alright, I'll wait for Hulu to say, here's your free trial for a month. Every 2 weeks they'll be like, here's your free trial.
Just watch it
I've
here.
never paid for Hulu.
That was not the time to drop an input.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Sounds like Johnny Knoxville is also connected.
Guess I can't be surprised.
Yeah.
Anyway, it sounds like it's happening.
Well, okay. I'll take someone's word
After
for
a
it.
40-year wait, you're gonna wait
but
another 40 years?
I'm not gonna be holding my breath
Sure.
for it. Is all I'm saying.
No, all the breath holding was while you were doing the hard part earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Whew.
Hey, that bug not resetting thing came to head there. Ooh. Here we go.
I'm surprised they don't put any tricks there. No little traps to just bamboozle you.
Right.
This is a lovely scenic route right here.
Hello. You look familiar. No? Also, like, all these covered tables feel very, like, wedding prep. What's going on with this place?
Or like covering it from getting dusty.
Yeah.
So a little bit more of that, I think, actually.
We have covered these things in a white sheet to prevent them from getting a layer of white. Oh.
You know, you just hang out there for a second.
Ooh, his big egg. Mmm. That seems like a Faustian deal.
A little bit. No actual souls were sold, but what they did to create the vessels was not great.
Not their finest moment.
You know, there might have been a cost too great. But I
He
guess
didn't seem to think so.
he didn't think so at the time. Yeah, and now what is he? He's nothing. I'm gonna take that last piece. Yeah! The King Soul.
All right.
King Soul looks a little bit like Naming Way.
Really little turban, yeah.
Soul of Worm, Soul of Root, Heart of Void. So that's the king,
Okay.
the queen,
Right.
and the void.
Okay.
And that's basically just determining how the vessels are made.
And you're finally out of his head.
Yep. And what a headspace it was.
Right? Yeah.
Boy, howdy.